Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the xsinick show. Let's get into doing some art right away. Hope you're having a great day out there. I'd like to welcome you. How's it going? You know, I want to welcome all my viewers who normally just tune in. Glad to see you today, more or less. So yeah, let's get to some art. We were working on some generals for the game Soul 3000. Or well, I call them generals because they're like the enemy, the enemies that you have to fight in the game because you fight against an army. So, and you know, I'm the guy that's actually, doing the artwork of what these things should look like and that kind of thing. And then we're gonna get into some 3D once we're finished doing all of these concept arts and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, let's get right to it. Okay, so here we are on my desktop. We're gonna actually work on this guy right here. In this volume. Yeah, we're gonna work on this guy right here, and we're just gonna drop him in like a stable diffusion just to see if we get some variations on the design. Maybe a little realism add to it, and then we'll move on to the last guy, and then we'll go in and start to fix those up, and so on and so forth. So here I'm in stable diffusion, and I'm just gonna launch the interface. Just in case if you're wondering, why my desktop looks so different, it's because I'm using Linux Mint. I've been a Linux user for many years now, and you know, and I like it. I mean, I use it personally for my personal stuff. I use Windows and Mac OS when I'm doing stuff professionally, because most companies, that's what they use. So, how's it going? I can't wait for some of you guys who watch me offline to actually come on to the live into the live chat so we can like play some games together. There's a pretty cool word game, and I think there's a marble game, and we can even meet each other on Steam. Man, I'm really into interacting with my viewers, especially my regular viewers. And any of my new viewers, and if you're watching me here for the first time, welcome again. You know, I'm down with having new people and that kind of thing, and I'm always open for suggestions also. So if you have any suggestions on how I could format the show, or things that you like or even don't like, just let me know. Okay, so let's get in here. So I'm gonna launch this. Okay, so we want to get some variation on this guy, so let's go into, so this is him right here, and I'm gonna split the view here in Linux, so okay. I'm gonna pull up some regular verbiage that we use from time to time. Okay. Okay, put in a negative prompt. Go 3 in that. Call 3. So 704. 704. Then we go 9 and 25. EULA A is great. Okay, let's go. I think we have everything there. Let's just run that and see what we get. Nice, nice. If you look at this part of the screen right here, you see these like where it's rendering the progress of the rendering itself before it gives me an image. Okay, this is looking like a much better result. That guy's a no. Guys, a maybe. think I like this guy. I'm gonna save this guy. Let's go again. Let's try a different sampling method. Okay, so this method actually holds on more to the initial design. Look at that. It just gave me back the initial design. That's interesting. So that's the so let's give it some control. I'm gonna drop a 3.5 in there. Let's see what it does. Actually, let's drop the size down so that we could get faster feedback. Okay, so I'm gonna generate that again. That's interesting. Okay, let's turn up the CG scale to 10. See what that does. See if it'll like interject some more color in here. Oh, it's done. It looked like it did put more color in here. Let's raise that. Let's turn up the sampling. I just want to see what happens. I'm gonna go up to 30. Oh yeah, look, it started to drop a little color in his tie right there. I like that. I like what this one is doing, even though the quality is not that good. So let's raise the quality up, and let me see here. Like I like what it's doing here. So I think that's enough rendering on this part. But let's try to give it a little more control. I'm gonna go up to 11 and just see what that does real quick. Then I'm gonna do full res, do like 3 different renders, and then I'll call that done for this guy, and we'll move on to the other guy. Oh wow, okay. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. I know it has always has a problem putting color in. Okay, so let's choose one of, is this? Okay, so let's go higher quality. And that's it. Render that. I really like what it did with this guy to the top right there. I like his leg, the way his leg is. Oh yeah, yeah. This is the action for sure. Okay, so let's see. The first one is hot. Yeah, he's hot because he's closer to the design, but a little more thing in there. So we go with that guy. I don't know. Yeah, maybe this guy. What do I like about that guy? So the first and last one. So let's save that one. Let's just go with that one, run it again. I'm just gonna give it a little more control. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's go 11.5 and hit a render again. So far we have 2. We just need like 2 more and then we're good. We got this guy. We got this guy, and this guy is very leaning away from the whole thing, but we could use stuff from that. And this is guys keeping within the design. I know they're doing like road work right outside my house right now, so if you're hearing any kind of weird noises, that's probably what you're hearing. Okay, let's take a look. Interesting. That is somewhat interesting. I don't know if giving it more control like that helped. I think I may have to back away on that. So CGF scale, I'll go down to 10. Sampling. I think giving it control here is what's making it a bit better. And let's hit that a render again. If it's anything, it's gotta always look better than the original drawing, right? Let's take a look at some of these guys here. Let's look and see if there's any aspects of these guys here that's better than this guy here. I won't see anything right off. Okay, here we go. It looked like it did some stuff here. So yep, so it's straying away a little bit, but I set it like that, so that's like that. This guy's interesting. He has a little more internals happening. Not sure. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, let's see if that guy. I'm gonna back away on the scale here. I think the scale kind of killed it a bit. So let's go back to 3. I'm gonna raise the sampling up to 35. 10.5. Okay, surrender. Let's do one more. This is the last hurrah for this guy at least. Excuse me. So I started changing a few things up in my diet a little bit. I think I'm doing a little bit more fasting. And there's a guy on YouTube, he talks about how you could use food as a medicine, right? And he's a dietitian and a doctor. And he talks about the different effects different food has on your body. So I was totally looking into that, you know. I like that kind of stuff, you know, because when I was younger I did some food and nutrition and that kind of thing, and you know, I did some, you know, I cooked for an exam in school. Okay, let's see this. Okay, so this is getting back to the traditional look. Surprised it didn't I thought giving them more control would have varied things up a bit. What's going on here? Let's see. Maybe it's oversampling. Let's drop that down to 25. 10.5 probably is not so hot for it. Maybe this one's the 10. Let's hit this one more render. And then, you know, like, alright, from this point, anything that comes up, that's what we're gonna use. Yeah, so, yeah, I was watching this guy on YouTube and he was talking about, you know, how different things affect your body and the way you look and all that. You know, and if you watch my previous videos, you realize, and I'm a guy with a big head. And he was like, hey, if you want to make your head look smaller, cut out sugar. And I was like, I don't eat much sugar to be honest, but hey, I'll do anything, right? You know, you got to build your body up, you know, and stuff like that to make your body look proportioned. You know, but my dad, I mean, you know, my dad has a big head, so that's, you know, so all of us guys, you know, all of us brothers have big heads. So, but I was like, you know, so I have one brother who's really big and he built up his body to kind of counteract that, you know. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get into some weight training to kind of work my body out. Oh, is it finished? Okay, I promise you guys, whatever it did, that's what we're gonna roll with. So, okay, let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one, and that's it. We're not gonna be beating around the bush with this guy. Just save. But before we continue, I just want to switch to Euler and see what Euler would do with the same things. That's all. Let's just see what Euler does with that. Or Euler, or however you pronounce that. Yeah, so coming back to this whole, you know, cutting out sugar, you know, the guy was like, if we cut out sugar for like 7 weeks, right? No, not 7 weeks, sorry, for 14 days, you will you'll actually see like the shape of your head change. You know, it wouldn't be as round and puffy. It'll be like slim and like. And I was like, wow. I was like, that's what I need, right? So I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna try it. You know, I don't eat a whole ton of sugar anyway, but I do drink coffee with sugar and that kind of thing. So in the end, I guess I do take it. So the biggest thing on all of that is eating right before bedtime. Oh, look what it did. Whoa. Yeah, the oiler thing gives you much more variation, doesn't it, right? And stuff you could play with, right? I'm glad I passed it through that. So let's take a look here. And it's less intensive on the CPU also. I'm looking. I like the foot here. And this guy. You know what, let's just save this guy. And we're gonna composite it anyway. Okay, so let's move on to the other robot. To the last general before we start painting on these guys. So this is, yeah, this is a crab-like guy. Alright. So let's see. What is he doing? Okay. A futuristic industrial. Right. Two. I'll put two. I want this to be two guys. Two futuristic industrial military robots. Right? I'll put joined together. I know that I have in my mind's eye, but let's see if it will try to do it. Alright. We keep the same colors, but instead of purple, let's go blue. I put colorized. See if that'll help it. Put colorized. Okay. Let's see if it'll do it. Let's run this. Okay, here we go. Yeah, guys. So last night to wrap up the story. So last night I stopped eating like at 6. You know, I didn't snack or anything like that, and I just drank a little bit of water, and I tried to fall asleep. You know, and you know, at first the cravings kind of came. I was like, you know, this will taste good and that'll taste good, but I didn't. Fell asleep. You know, and during the night I started to feel like my head is like bang. I started to feel like really headachy and dizzy while I'm in bed, and because you know your body gets accustomed using, you know, when you do certain things, the body gets accustomed to it. And I think sugar with your brain and fluid and all that is all connected. Ooh, look at this. I like this. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Yep. Liking it. Oh, wow. You see, the more abstract you are with alchemy, the better results you get. If it's like the other guys are a little too specific. So like, you know, you're trying to conform to that. I like this. Okay, so let's see. Let's see which one is hot. I like certain aspects of this guy. They all have kind of something going for them. So let's save all of them. Before we continue, let me dump these rendered things into the other guys. Let's cut that. Oh, let's go back. Yeah, let's go back here, generals, and those B. Let's dump B stuff in here. Okay. and then we're gonna go back to C. Yeah, let's save those. Save. Oh, save. Oh, all three are saved. Well, that's great. Yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, let's continue this, man. I like that. I like what it did. Let's see. What are we giving it? Let's give it a little more render. Let's go 30. Let's give it a little more control. Let's go 11. Well, let's stick with 10. And let's go 3, 5. Let's hit a render on that. Yeah, we might be finished with this guy before you know it. That's what's up. Keep it moving. Anyways, then I woke up with a little bit of a headache because, you know, and that kind of thing. You know, my head felt full or dizzy or foggy. And I was like, okay, what am I going to do today? I'm going to fast and not eat anything for the morning, which I do sometimes. But that's okay. You need to get a little physical activity in. So, you know, lift some weights, stood up, and walked around the apartment for, at least for now. I might go out for like some exercising a little bit later. But what I did, I ate a banana, first set of sugar for the day, right? And I'm still eating that banana. And I had some water with a cap full. There's a cap full of apple cider vinegar in it, and a pinch of salt. Because salt is important for you to absorb water. You don't want to do too much salt in water. You just do a pinch, like a few grains of. And you need a certain kind of salt. You can't use table salt. You got to use I use kosher sea salt, right? I think it's saltier and it's better for you. So, actually, if you have table salt, don't try that because they mix it with stuff like anti-caking agents and it's not good for you. It'll get you real sick. Wow, wow! Look at this. Oh, I like that. It's really trying to do that. Two robots joined. I like this guy. So this guy is going for sure. Yeah. I think this guy too. So the last two guys is working. So let's just save this guy. Let's save this guy. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop this guy in paint, and I'm gonna just keep him isolated, right? Let's see if we have the machine focus more on his extremities. Yeah, so far after drinking that water and eating and taking my time and slowly eating that one banana, I'm actually feeling pretty good right now. I feel really great. And I think part of it, and you know what, and I ended up using the bathroom, in a really nice way, meaning that, I think, I used it, and I normally don't have problems using the bathroom, but, it was a lot easier this time than usual. And I was like, wow, this is great, man. Everything actually worked out, from what that guy said. So I'm going to continue doing this. And focus on, on my health a little bit, and focus on my physical health, my spiritual health, read the Bible, and stuff like that, and my social, how I interact with people too. You got to get out there, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's hit this one more time, man. I'm excited for this guy. Yeah, look, we have a bunch already. Let's see what we got here. Let's fire that up. Yeah, he's a more spider-like robot, right? Creature-like. He's very creature-like. You know what it could be with this guy? It could be that his back legs could be weapons, like all of them. He's bipedal, but he has like 2 weapon arms on each side. Okay, let's see. I want to put like little eyes, so he's almost kind of spider-like. I like that. not so much. I like some of the weaponry that's happening here. His face, not so much. So yeah, I think this one and yep, so let's save that one. And maybe this one, save. Okay, so that's it for that guy, man. Like, let's take a look at him. Let's take a look at the options. So we got that, we got this, got this. Yeah, I think that's it. Not to make it like overly complicated. I think it'll work, you know, for what it is we gotta do. All right. Yeah, so we're done with those guys. Let's dump them into some paint and get them growing. The paint app. We're almost done. We're almost up to the warlords. Yeah, this is the first general. This lady. Let's take a look at her. Nope, I'm just gonna close that. So I'm looking for a nice base that to me feels like more her than anything else. That's not bad. That base is not bad. Go back again. This is not bad either. Yeah, that's not bad either. Purple. This is not bad either. Not bad too. So then this is the original. See, it's for some reason it doesn't like to do hands and feet, so I did toes on here, but it wouldn't interpret it as I'm gonna do yellow toes. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's look for a really good looking body. I like the legs. Oh. Yeah, so these legs are great. Let's use this as the body, as the starting point. So I'm gonna dump this guy. I'm gonna dump her into the Gimp. And we're gonna jump over to the Wacom. You know how we do it. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Alrighty. I'm gonna turn the Wacom cam on so you can see my face. So I could twin it with the bear. Hey, how's it going? Let's get to painting. Oh, and the last piece of my banana. Man, I never ate a banana that took so long for me to consume. You know, but I'm really liking the feeling of my body tapping into whatever little, you know, fat I have around my head. Let's do it. Nice. Slow. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is drop a paint layer up top. I'm going to do toes. Right. Like so. It's just the aesthetic of the design of the game is that I like most of the robots or anything like that to be barefooted. I think it looks much more futuristic. and choose, at least for now, for what we're doing here. Maybe later it'll change, but for now. Okay. Let's go up here, grab some. Oops. What's going on there? That's really weird. Oh, it's snapping. Oh, okay. That's fine. I could deal with that. I could deal with that. Get that 1 pixel brush. Now, as I said before here, even on wow, the snapping is really throwing me off on the edge there. So let's see what's going on here. Preferences. Let's go snap. What is snapping? There you go. Snap to canvas edge. Is it doing everything to canvas edge? Okie dokie. I could deal with that. That's fine. I just kind of got to draw it so it's as defined, so I know exactly. It's like it's got to look like a feet, right? So you can kind of do like a toenail kind of thing there. It really looks barefoot. One thing I know when you're doing character design, you gotta come up, especially if you're doing like an army, you gotta come up with a language for that. You know, like what's the common things, threads throughout, like all over the soldiers and stuff like that. And you know, like Gears of War definitely has like a language to it. There we go. It's okay with that edge snapping. I don't care that much. This is kind of, I'm just hinting at it. This is not perfect, but it's just getting. You gotta get to it. You know, when we're doing the 3D modeling, then you make sure you have all that stuff top notch. I just got to convey that message. Just do something like this. that's enough of that. I think I'm just screwing it up at this point. Yeah, we know she's barefoot. Barefoot. Okay, so. Just gonna go over that a little bit. Okay. Let's go over the seam here a little bit. Alrighty. Let's jump into this brush. Just do something like this. And this is the ankle. Yellow ankles. Okay, I see enough dozing up there. Just do this to kind of make some of this a little more cohesive. Let's get rid of that. Let's do this. All right. Let's just zoom out a little bit. Okay, established. She has bare feet. Oh, maybe back here is a little yellow. Just do that. Okay. Maybe back here, kind of cut in like this. Okay, I'm dozing it up. Let's leave it. Save. Gotta save, you gotta save. Whatever you do, you gotta save. Okay, so this is. Okay, so as I said, I like her feet. Let's see what else can we get here. How about legs? Let's see who has the best legs to hip. So I want it very female. Okay, that's interesting. I think I like this whole lady's get up, so I'm gonna take some. Yeah, I'm gonna take her yeah, like her body, this person's body, and add it in there. Let's do it. Let's isolate which part of the body you like. Just do it really rough. Do that over. Let's drop a mask on that. And the paint over, we could touch some things up. Get rid of that. Let's do some sculpting here. Let's go to this blue in here. Get rid of this. When this will be 1. Okay, let's see what else we could get from someone else. Let's save here. What, did I duplicate this by accident? I hate when that happens. Okay. Well, as long as we have the essentials in here, I'm gonna zoom out a bit. I'm gonna save over that. It's fine. Okay, back on track. Okay, let's see what else we could take from another thing. Definitely, let's look for a head. I think the original head is the best, but let's see what we got. The head is not bad. I like this one. Okay, I see a head that I like. Let's use it. I'm going to isolate the head. I like what it's doing with the tentacles a little bit. Yeah, I like the light and everything. Let's square this head up a little bit. Paint layer. Yeah, I'm being a little too cautious. Let's just fix that. Okay, let's fix these grates right here. Let's grab some of this purple. I'm gonna kind of carry the purple up through. Let's not do that there. Let's cover this up. Let's get some of that pink in there so it will look a little bit glowing. Get rid of that circle, almost square-like. Okay, let's look for some good like tentacles. Let's come back here with some of that purple. This pink, I mean. Oops. Do something like that. Let's do something like this right here. Am I seeing double right here? Hold on. What's that? See if we could fix that a bit there. I know the breasts look a little far apart, but that's we'll fix that up later. Okay, enough boobs. Let's move on to the tentacles. I like these tentacles. I think I'm going to use them and just kind of play with them a bit. Let's drop these in here. Okay, let's play with these a little bit. Do something like that. Just still have some of that kind of like sexy, sleek vibe going on. Oops. I think we're gonna bring back in the hands of the original guy, and then call that a drawing. Let's bring in the hands of the original. The original. I couldn't quite get certain aspects of the hammer correct, so I'm just bringing those back in from the original drawing or the original sketch. Zoom out. Yep, I think that's the robot. Just echo some of that yellow to these hands. Excuse me. um, I think this is fine for now. I mean, I got the point across. It's looking better than what originally started out as. There's elements that could light up. Yeah, something's going on there. It's a mirror side of her shoulders. She has a hammer. Hint that there's some kind of light here. Something like that. Okay, I think she's fine. Sleek assassin, killer robot woman, or woman with a suit armor. Okay, so let's save this. Create a folder called final. Okay, let's go over to my desktop and I'll just organize this folder real quick. Alright, let's dump this in here. We'll put generated raw, or raw generated. Let's make a folder called raw generated. Raw. Let's go. Okie dokes. Here we are. I think she looks great. Maybe we could probably drop a little levels on her. Maybe. She's really into the dark. So let's gonna come here, open that up in the GIMP right here. Let's see if we drop a little levels, if that's gonna help. Yeah, I think a little levels, not too much. Come back a bit. Get really dark with the blacks. Yeah, that's not bad. I think that works. Okay guys, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna come right back and we'll jump in working on the other guy and stuff like that. So yeah, stay tuned, you know. The show continues, or the saga continues rather. Okay, be right back in a minute. Take a quick stretch break. Okay, I'm back. I'm busy back. All right, so we're moving on to the other guy. So this we were able to get her done. Call that successful. Oh, it's already saved. Discard changes. Okay, let's open the other guys up. See what's up. So we're going over to generated B. Oh, no, to B. So for generated file role, generals B. Okay. Yeah, we had these guys here. This guy's interesting for a base because he's closer to the original. Yeah, so let's use this guy as a base. Open him up in the GIMP. Let's see how much we could do right here on my desktop with just standard, these standard tools. Okay, so this guy, let's look for feet. Who has a really good foot? Oh, let's look for a head. Let's do the head first. Let's work from the head down. Okay, this is the original head. That's what I wanted. Ooh, it's pretty close and somewhat decent. Nope. Somewhat. I think this guy is a lot closer. So we'll go half this guy, half this guy. So I'm gonna dump this guy in here. And then go to the other guy and that guy. Okay, let's do it. Maybe more of the top part of this guy, like so. Okay, we got that guy there. Yep, and it flows into this guy's head. That's not bad. So let's yank out his head here. Yep. Okay, so we got this guy's kind of head happening. Let's see what else. Let's look for this arm. I think this guy's arm is pretty good. Yeah, so that guy's arm is pretty good. So let's bring that guy's arm from this guy here. Let's see, is it the whole arm? I didn't check that. Yeah, the whole arm is pretty decent. So let's use it. Let's look for the other arm on the other side. I think that arm's good as is. Let's look for legs. Yeah, this guy's legs is pretty cool. Yeah, I like all the stuff that's happening here. Nope. Nope. Yeah, let's get the legs from that guy too. Yeah, almost all of this guy is great. So let's double check his chest. No, we could use his chest from somewhere else. So let's do the bottom half of the legs and everything. Wow, we're taking a good bit from this guy here. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Man, I'm getting a bunch of like notifications from Twitch that they changed a bunch of stuff as usual. So most companies do it, right? I'll have to check that out later to see what's up. Okay. Oh yeah, so we were checking out some, see if we get anything cooler from any of these guys. Let's look at a chest. Wow, that chest is really different, isn't it? Let's go with this guy's chest. Go to that red light. Okay, he's obviously gonna need some paint over and fixing up and that kind of thing. Let's just look one more time, see if there's anything else in here for us. I mean, his chest does look more constructed. So maybe I bring some of this guy's chest in here. And I think I'll take his lance also. Yeah, I like the kind of open feel of his chest right there. I think that looks cool. Yeah, I think that works like that. Then oh yeah, his lance. Oh. Let's do this. It'll be a lance of fire. We'll work that out later. Yeah, so I think this is a lot better than what we had before. Okay, so I'm going to actually end the stream on this note. I got a bunch of other things I gotta do. We've been going for almost about 2 hours, and we'll come back at some point where I could concentrate a little bit, and we could do more in this. Now, see, the thing is, when you're working professionally, you just work. Like, no matter like how you feel or whatever it is, you gotta get this a certain amount done and wrapped away. But at the same time, you know, it's good to have that kind of mentality going. You know, I'm not doing that right now as reality. I'm not doing, this is me working on something kind of like a little bit to my speed. I'm still trying to work with some fervor behind it. And yeah, so anyways, don't know why I have to explain, overly explain to you guys, you know, but just getting in here, doing some of that stuff. I'll try to echo some of the yellow back from the other girl in here and do a bunch of different things and organize these parts so they actually make sense. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. This has been xsinick. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later, okay? And again, I want to shout out all the new viewers. Welcome. May see you a little bit later. We may hang out a little bit later or something like that. Maybe not, but for sure we'll continue working on this stuff. If you're watching me for the first time, please you know, follow me so that you can get notifications when I'm on. I'm trying to keep up at a certain time of the day, mostly in the mornings and in, early afternoons. So I'll see you guys in a little bit, okay? Take it easy. God bless.